Hello, this is Dr. Martina, online sex therapist and sex educator. Welcome to our first Tuesday of the month series, How to Have Better Sex in 2023. This month, I'm staying within the psychological component of our sexuality, and I'm going to approach the topic of sexual attraction. In this video, you will learn how every one of us creates their own sexual attraction code. The term sexual attraction code comes from sexocorporeal. And sexocorporeal defines that term as a sexual attraction code is a genital or affective codification that can trigger sexual arousal. And that means that what we do is, as human beings, we go through life, we collect through observations and through experiences, we collect information on a person's gestures, their talk, their words, their actions, their qualities, their physical characteristics, and so on. And we collect all of that and we codify it, which means we arrange it and we organize it according to our likes and dislikes. And this is how we create our sexual attraction codes. Now, as I mentioned in the definition, we operate with two different sexual attraction codes. We either operate on an emotional level, where an emotional level attraction code relates to characteristics of the upper part of the body and the emotional level of the person. And it is based on our emotional needs, making the other person attractive and triggering our sexual arousal. Now, the genital attraction code, sexual attraction code, as you can imagine, relates to characteristics of the genital area and has a sexual connotation and is based on our sexual needs and triggers it making the other person attractive and triggering sexual arousal. So we either operate on one or the other, and it's good to know what we operate on, because when we realize, we usually fall for somebody completely on sexual needs, and then we realize our emotional needs are really not taken care of. That doesn't mean our attraction code was wrong, we were just operating on that one at the time. Now, I want to give you three important points. How do we create this sexual attraction code? The three important points are as follows. First of all, sexual attraction codes change with time, depending what's going on in your life and depending on your age. Just like everything else changes, so does your sexual attraction code. Then the other one is if you change your relationship to your own body, your self-perception will change and your attraction code will change. I have observed that in my life. It is very clear that if you have a healthy relationship with your body, your attraction code is basically broader. And if you have an unhealthy relationship with your body, then it is more narrow and makes it harder to connect with somebody. Now, the other things, there are factors that can influence how to create, when you create your attraction code. And these factors are, there's what's your knowledge about your genitals and the knowledge you have about your partner's genitals or your object of your desire's genitals. The more you know about it, the freer you are, and therefore your attraction code remains broad. Then we have socially, there's a social influence. If you're into dating outside of your ethnic group and your social surroundings are not in support of that, it can definitely narrow your attraction code and actually can change it for you. It can definitely influence it. And then your sexual experiences that you've had or life experience can influence your sexual attraction code. So I hope that I was able to show you that the more you know about what attraction code you're operating under, the emotional one or the genital one, the more you know who and what has influenced your attraction code, meaning are you still operating on the one that you actually want? Are you following some social structures? And also the fact that it remains fluid. It doesn't stay steady. I hope with all that information that you can see that the broader your attraction code is, meaning the more undetermined it is, the freer you are exercising within it. And maybe you want to be able to take a look at it, at your own relationship with your body, and see what kind of effect that has on who you choose to have a physical relationship with. So that's it for our first Tuesday this month, and hopefully this helps you and educates you and gets you inspires you to have a wonderful sex life in 2023. I'll see you next time.